can we make AI systems whose only purpose is to further human interests? And I think the answer is yes. And this is actually what I've been working on. So I think one part of my career that I didn't mention is sort of having this epiphany while I was on sabbatical in Paris. So it was 2013 or so, just realizing that further progress in the capabilities of AI, if we succeeded in creating real superhuman intelligence, that it was potentially a catastrophe. And so I pretty much switched my focus to work on how do we make it so that it's guaranteed to be safe.
Are you somewhat troubled by everything that's going on at the moment with AI?
That's an understatement. I'm appalled, actually, by the lack of attention to safety. I mean, imagine if someone's building a nuclear power station in your neighborhood, and you go along to the chief engineer and you say, okay, these nuclear things, I've heard that they can actually explode, right? There was this nuclear explosion that happened in Hiroshima. So I'm a bit worried about this. What steps are you taking to make sure that we don't have a nuclear explosion in our backyard? And the chief engineer says, well, we thought about it. We don't really have an answer.
Yeah.
What would you say? I think you would use some expletives.
Well,
and you'd call your MP and say, get these people out. I mean, what are they doing? You read out the list of, projected dates for AGI, but notice also that those people, I think I mentioned Dario Amodei says a 25% chance of extinction. Elon Musk has a 30% chance of extinction. Sam Altman says basically that AGI is the biggest risk to human existence. So what are they doing? They are playing Russian roulette with every human being on Earth without our permission. They're coming into our houses, putting a gun to the head of our children, pulling the trigger, and saying, well, possibly everyone will die. Oops. But possibly we'll get incredibly rich. That's what they're doing. Did they ask us? No. Why is the government allowing them to do this? Because they dangle $50 billion checks in front of the governments.